So this video is going to be quite a bit different than most of the videos we do here. Typically, the videos we do here are for information, testing, and builds, and entertainment. I like to make people laugh. My brand is mainly about community, fellowship, friends, people that share a passion for the game. It's definitely not about drama, but here we are. So, drama that kind of starts in the game has spilled out into real life. And this is difficult for me to handle because it's super off-brand for me. I just like having fun and joking around in the game. And I understand for a lot of people that the spending dynamic and the advantages you get from that, it triggers people emotionally. And then the fact that there's a competitive atmosphere with player versus player game modes on top of it, where those things can be affected by that, it creates volatile emotions from people, apparently. Now, even though this is something that I can't relate to, it's still affecting me. And there is, people have kind of, I think, gotten used to dimensional duel, where although some people have an expectation where as they go up in the ranks, they feel like they shouldn't meet competitive gameplay. It's just part of the game mode. I just want you to realize that that's just how it is. Omega War, we are seeing more GGs in world chat. People are leaning into this is a fun game mode, and they feel a little less like they're fodder for the whales. However, a lot of people still express they hope matchmaking evolves. All fine. Dark Zone, however, there are still a lot of people that find that as an outlet for a lot of angst in the game. It's been, even though I personally never, I don't invade other channels, I don't try to kill. However, the one thing that's lost on most people is that the intent of Dark Zone is that it is a alliance versus alliance sandbox. That is what it is. The PvP dynamic that is in there on purpose. It is not supposed to, nor has it ever meant to be, meant for handshaking for other people and for there to be like this, we'll just ignore the fact that you're in here. As the game mode is developed, players have become stronger. It is less fun and less enjoyable as the game mode goes on because everything dies in there much quicker. Any truces that existed for people to come in there, they kind of run their course because you just can't come in there and help other alliances do this either because stuff dies too fast. So the thing that's happened, that there are still people that come in there and they are killed by alliances that control a channel, and they don't understand that it's an alliance that has come in there and effectively come up with a system to where they're on comms. They've effectively drawn out ways that they systematically go and they kill each thing to get the highest amount of points. The only reason that PvP was decentralized in some level was that people were farming it and taking advantage of a mechanic where they could kill one another and get more points than they should. That's the only reason. They didn't take PvP out. Now, there's a new channel coming within, I think, a couple days that that people that don't want to engage in PvP can go to. However, we're still at this point where a lot of people find a ton of angst. And they go as far as even coming to my channel, friends of mine, and they make it very personal. And if I put out, pretty much every video I put out, people that feel affected by PvP or triggered by whaling, they come and they leave dislikes on all my videos. They make fake profiles on Discord, Twitch, official MFR forums. There's videos out where people, it's not anonymous, people are just saying very hateful things to people that aren't meant to be in game. It's supposed to be, I think in real life, you're all of these things, and I'm going to, it's all become very, very personal. And it's not about in-game, just PvP mechanics that exist in a video game any longer. So my first times I've ever played in a PvP environment are actually Star Wars: The Old Republic. They had things like Huttball, and they had these Arena of Dark versus Light Side PvP matches, and they had a couple other things. It was all very obvious how you're supposed to play, and I've never seen, like, a lot of the people I play with said they've never seen anything like this, where people take all of this PvP stuff so very personal to where it is evolved outside of the game. So I'm going to read you something right now, and this is normal, and this is where it's come to. This is a message that I've gotten. I've gotten lots of these over the last couple months, a daily basis, paragraphs and things all about, they all stem back to PvP, mostly Dark Zone. So here's how this started. Hey, someone messaged me. They've messaged me before, and it's a link that they sent me to a forum post. Check out this post. I responded, yeah, it's a fake profile. It's not Thibs. It's someone that wants people to believe it's him. Thibs is someone that was in our alliance and then is no longer. He's come back and forth. He was frustrated also with the politics involved. He just wanted to play how he wanted to play. He doesn't care about hurting people's feelings in the game or anything like that. It's a video game. That's his perspective. Although I stay out of the politics, I don't engage the same way, but we're different people. It doesn't matter. Just giving you context there. If you people didn't stop storming Dark Zone, I will keep coming. Now, again, I don't want to share who this person is. It's not about calling them out or anything like that. I don't have any angst towards anybody. I'm not going to make videos or anything calling people out. This is just to give you context for what this is. For X-Force, I have all 24 hours to make fake accounts on forums to show people what X-Force People Real is. I said, are you saying that was you? So I'm just asking, in this forum post, are you pretty much saying the one that you linked me, you're taking credit for it? He said, kick all toxic out of your alliance. Then he responded to my question. He said, yeah, me and my friends. You don't stop toxicity and bullying, I will not stop. I said, I'm not the alliance leader anymore, so none of that is something I deal with. He responded, and you can't hurt me in DZ because I changed server. Which is, he's saying that he's not even on our server anymore. However, he's on a mission. I guess that's what I interpret this as. I really do try to empathize with everybody. It's even people I don't want my fun to be at the expense of anyone else's. However, I'm trying to understand like where this guy's coming from. You can voice people concerned to leadership so that you don't let toxic people stay with you. If you can't control them in your alliance, break your relations with them in-game, and if hang out with them on streams, etc., that's none of our business. Just in-game get rid of toxic people like Thibs, and I will keep coming if you don't get rid of such people. So he's saying you can maintain your friendship, which I'm friends with tons of people, in my alliance, people that stay in the alliance, leave the alliance, people that are not in my alliance, have never been in my alliance, people that want to be in I'm friends with anyone. That's my brand. That's the reason why I make content, is I actually like the friendships. This is the most social game I've ever played since probably EverQuest. I played the original EverQuest 1 and 2. I have not had a social game like this. I really enjoy the social part of this. However, these politics are wildly out of control. I responded, this is a video game, man. Don't let this stuff make you feel like this. It may sound funny, but I love and respect you. That's why I didn't said anything about you or on your stream after that, but get rid of such people because they will harm you, Tony. Am clear, I will never take your name. Just please get rid of. So he's pretty much giving me an ultimatum, which this is normal. This isn't just this person. This is normal. He's giving me an ultimatum. Either I have to deal with how other people play, or he's going to continue. Now, this person has made fake, and other people have made fake Discord profiles. They continually, they come here and and other people, not this person too. There are lots of people that are wildly over the top, where they're completely triggered by the fact that I spend money on the game that they've lost in PvP settings. It's like something I've really never seen before. So I kind of wanted to make light of this because I'm unsure really even how to proceed, because a lot of these people are very passionate about their perspective, and it's tough for me because the reason why I started making content was to deal with the pandemic. I got into a mobile game. I got into Marvel Strike Force, and I watched other people create content for it, and it inspired me to say, man, I can do that too. I can relate to some of the content creators. I'm actually the same age as a lot of them. And I thought, man, I was in a low budget movie. I was in some, I did some paid commercials in the past. I live to entertain people, to make friendships. I used to do promotions in the nightclubs and stuff like that. I just love people hanging out. And I thought, man, what an outlet that this could be. So all of this has made me feel wildly uncomfortable and feel like kind of like there's a lot of catch-22s. Even the whaling. Someone left a comment the other day. I'm torn between loving your content and wishing you and all the big spenders would quit so I could have an end game worth playing. Geez, man, like, so here's my conundrum. Dark Zone, for instance, let's say I was making tutorial videos, which I have, and you saw me in Dark Zone as a content creator. My position on content is either you're in or you're out. So I have things like Rise of the East that obviously wasn't cheap. I have I've made videos showing that I was actually ranked top 2 in every game mode. I was ranked number 1 in everything. In one game mode, I was number 2. So if you were watching a tutorial video on Dark Zone, for instance, and I was showing you how it all works, how you should position your alliance, let's say, or if you're free to play, maybe your angle on trying to leech and get points a different way. Let's say I was making videos on that, but let's say that the only thing I had to share was getting annihilated as I tried to farm Convergium nodes in there, and I had nothing to share with you because I had no insight in the end game. Would you take my content seriously? Probably not. So it paints me in this corner where it's like, man, I want to show you guys the top end of everything and to give you examples on even trial and error, things not to do. Don't spend your money this way. Don't. It's gotten to be where I even have to defend my content, where I can spend hours and hours on testing and different things, and people will say, well, the only reason you did this, you're successful, is because you spent money, which is the craziest thing I've ever heard in my life. I'm actually kind of a tryhard too. I spend lots of time in this chair. I go even further with testing things, and I've given examples on, okay, here's what happens when you take synergistic abilities, put them together, and here's the crazy wild end results that you can get, and here's what happens when you don't, and I'll put the worst things I've tested together and show that, see, there is value in taking all the time and doing this stuff, but people want to feel like they have an edge over you. Me spending money, I hope that it never inspires you to be evil to me, to come here. The moment I put up anything, any videos now, I have people that want to be hateful towards me, and if it has any PvP tag on it, Dark Zone, Omega War, you name it, people double down on it. Everyone's very triggered by all this stuff, and as I said before, I hope my fun never comes at the expense of anyone else's. That's my personal perspective, but also how other people play the game. I don't have any control over that, and I hope that you understand that at the end of the day. No matter what alliance I'm in, no matter where I go, there's always going to be 49 other people that have different perspectives on how to play this game, how they want to have fun, and at the end of the day, I have no control over that, nor should I ever try to. Actually, the reason why another alliance was formed at one point is because I did, in fact, try to control that. I was the alliance leader for a brief time. I stepped down because I was tired of all these politics and these weird dynamics with people so aggressively taking things out of the game that it motivated people to leave, and then they just doubled down on what they were doing with going into other Dark Zone channels and killing, because they were upset by the way people were treating me, and they were like, hey, just won't be associated with you guys because you're not going to control how we play. We're going to keep doing this, and we still love you, and we're going to, if people are treating you poorly, we're going to go defend your honor. And I was like, that's not even what I wanted. However, here we are. And yeah, as I said, my motivation to do content in the first place was because I love other people, man. I want to share my passion about this game. I've gone to extremes to bring information to other people. I brought the top end players to share. I don't make up stuff to get people to click. I don't clickbait or anything as far as I know. I mean, inspire you to watch my videos maybe. At the end of the day, man, I'm just doing my best here, and that's all I can do. I'm about to hit 5,000 subs. I'm very new to content creation, and I actually just, let me see if I can show you this. Oh, I can't. I just qualified for partner on Twitch. Huge milestones for me for being a small creator that's like finally got some traction, and I'm making it. People are appreciating it. I've had some emotional moments in world chat where people have said things like privately in messages and then openly in world chat where they're just like, hey man, I love your content, loved this video, blah, blah, blah. It's actually made me emotional. I don't feel entitled to any of the attention that I get from this. I don't feel as though anyone should feel inspired to humble me in any way because of that. I'm just trying to do my best here. And in saying that, I hope you guys come hang out with us sometime. Our Twitch presence is a little more less. It's more mature. I'm somebody that'll do most anything to make people laugh, and to just lighten the mood. We did make a. So one of the things we joke about is in game. There's this thing we joke about that I give people missile hugs. I am an Iron Man main, and we actually made a rap for this, and we're going to share this rap probably close to the end of the week sometime. We'll probably share it in Twitch. There's going to be a YouTube video. Don't take it seriously. Some people take music seriously too. Again, people are triggered by all kinds of stuff. The whole purpose of this is to be lighthearted, and there's quotes in here about Dark Zone and stuff like that, and it's just meant to lighten the mood. If you guys ever want to come hang out with us in Twitch, if you appreciate the content, always appreciate the likes and the subs and you guys sharing positive stuff in the comments. That's literally what I'm here for. It does make me feel very fulfilled. I do try to read the comments and respond back. And if you ever want to hang out in a more personal atmosphere, we are on Twitch. Again, I just warn you, my comedy's a little, I swear on Twitch, we can do that. But just to give you guys a little hint of the Missile Hugs rap, I'm going to play this for you right now. And I'm gonna turn this up. And this is just a hint. This is Shane, half-cent Shane rapping.
Ready for a mega war. Jarvis tech activated, going for the highest score. Missiles locked, ready to go to shoot you to the floor. Any crew coming through, you're dead, come back for more. Alphas versus Omegas, Neptune's in the sky. Missile hugs be volatile, cause when they blow you die.
Okay, that's we're gonna do. There's gonna be a video for this, and we'll try to make it as entertaining as possible. And that's just a rough edit. It hasn't been mixed yet, so the volume versus there's all those things in there. That's music. I don't understand it. That was half-cent Shane rapping Missile Hugs, and yeah. Hey man, I continue to love all the support I get. I try not to focus on the minority that are people that are being hateful and stuff like that, but it's just sometimes it's hard not to focus on that stuff, and I felt inspired to make this video. So until then, we'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys, as always. And cross your fingers for me making partner. It's my first attempt. I heard it's not easy. So, yeah, see you guys in the next one. Bye.